This was once one of the richest fishing grounds for residents here in the coastal town of Lamu. But all that changed with the building of this mega port. The government asked fishermen to relocate, promising to compensate them and help them rebuild their lives elsewhere. It never did.
We have been kicked out from everywhere that used to be our traditional fishing areas. We have no option but to keep going to the waters now given to Somalia. Because what can we do? We are unhappy. We want the government to intervene. We have children to feed, take them to school. Our lives depend entirely on fishing. We don't have anything else.
So for many of them, the only option was to head out to the treacherous deep sea with these small boats. But these are murky waters. Just a few kilometers from here is the border separating Somalia and Kenya. Normally boats like this will currently be sailing and fishing towards the Kenya-Somali maritime border, but because of that dispute, they have been stuck here for days and weeks. And that means that fishermen like these ones simply have no way or means of survival. Over 70% of all fish sold in Lamu Island come from the disputed triangle in the Indian Ocean. That's why these waters are so important for both Somalia and Kenya. Whoever controls them will also have potential access to a huge reserve of oil and gas. And Somalia has begun to take steps to protect its territorial waters. It's just inaugurated a new state-of-the-art maritime facility for the Somalia police force in Mogadishu.
The end results mean that the Somali police force and the maritime police force will have a much more effective ability to operate, interact offshore and within the coastal areas of Somalia to ensure maritime crime is reduced and effectively work forward on that.
Back in Lamu, we meet more fishermen after a good day out in the sea. Their risk in the Somali waters has paid off, but they have lingering questions.
If this outrageous ruling is implemented, that will be our death, and we are fearful that this will have far-reaching consequences. All these jobless fishermen might decide to join terror groups because they have no any other means of survival. Because everywhere we are going is illegal, in the darkness like thieves. But these were areas that God gifted us from eternity. Today, we are just like foreigners in our own Lamu County.
For now, many like Twahib will keep heading out to the contested sea as they've done over the decades. But they fear that time is running out for them in Lamu's shrinking fishing space. Emmanuel Igunza, BBC News, Lamu.